Helluva Boss Season 2 Episode 9 just released a couple days ago. This episode mostly focuses on the relationship between Blitz and Stolas. The episode, being called Apology Tour, dropped on Saturday, pretty abruptly considering that there is no heads up, but that doesn't really matter when it comes to reviewing the episode. This episode happens apparently a day after the full moon episode, or episode 8, or the previous episode. A few thoughts I had right off the bat after finishing the episode is that the first scene seemed very abrupt and out of place. At the end of the previous episode, it seemed that Blitz was regretting everything he said originally to Stolas. However, at the beginning of this episode, it seemed like he took all of that back, and it seemed like that was just completely useless. Like this commonly happens with Helluva Boss and along with Hazbin Hotel, the sister show to Helluva Boss. Not necessarily that this happens often, I just noticed that it happens more often than other shows. Despite this not being a huge deal, I feel like it could become a very big deal in the future if they keep doing this. Conversation between Stolas and Blitz leads Blitz to go on a sort of apology tour, apologizing to everyone he's wronged in the past. This leads to some funny callbacks and throwbacks to previous episodes in the series, such as the first human they killed in the first episode. Along with this, it is revealed that this sinner and the other sinner that hired Blitz and his crew to kill her are actually a couple, which I found pretty funny. Speaking of the humor in this episode, the jokes didn't exactly land for me at all during the episode. Certain jokes and humor doesn't exactly land for every single person, that's just how this episode landed with me. I didn't really find any of the jokes or gags funny, and mostly was just invested in the actual plot of the episode. Now we find out that there was a party that was set up by Verosika, one of Blitz's exes, inviting all of Blitz's exes, or people he's wronged in the past, to come and hang out, which included Stolas. Here, Blitz finds Stolas performing a song about him, which is probably the best part of the episode. I found the song really good and really enticing for the plot of the episode. The animation during this song was beautiful, and I really loved it. It really gave the scene a lot of beauty and character, and again, I really liked it. Now later, Blitz pulls a drunk Stolas aside and tries to talk to him, with Stolas confessing that he just wants to be loved by someone and cared about. Stolas then gets pulled aside by another demon who wants to dance with him, and Blitz allows it. Then goes to confront Verosika, who reveals that the reason why Blitz dumped her and left her was because that she confessed her love to him, which probably scared Blitz, so he ran away. Blitz says that he doesn't always want to be a bad person and wants to change. Verosika tells him that in order to change and become a better person is to let people do their thing, such as letting Stolas have a great time at the party. This moment between Verosika and Blitz was great, and it really added a lot to the episode. The only thing missing from the scene was maybe more depth into their background, how they broke up or when they broke up or something like that, maybe a small flashback or something of the sort. Blitz ends up going back to his van, leaving the party and smacking his head against a wheel in defeat. Well, I really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait for the future episodes to come out. This episode is definitely worth a watch, and I definitely check it out if you haven't already. I tried to keep this video short because I'm going to be posting another video later this week, which will hopefully be longer. Consider leaving a like if you want to see more Helluva Boss content, and consider subscribing if you like independent animation content like this. Comment anything down below that I missed, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.